Heavy's the head that wears the crown. Been sitting on the throne but barely holding it down. Pressure on my chest like every breath wanna drown. Trying to stand tall while the world keeps spinning around. Carrying expectations I never asked or claimed. God called me great, but greatness came with pain. Every step forward felt like walking in the rain. Letting shine don't mean nothing if you never faced the strain. Left my hometown, me born, fear them bags. Trying to find peace in a city that never drags. Heartbeat racing, future tied up in tags. But I still moved, even when my confidence lagged. Friends gone, family hurting, worldwide and loud. But somewhere in the chaos I learned to be proud. Cause even when I broke, I didn't break out. I stayed, I grew, I held on. That's a king unannounced. What a year! Feel like the world was wilding while I was trying to stay sane. Headlines hitting harder than the problems in my brain. Everybody arguing online like they got campaigns. As I feel like my heart rebuilding after every pain. Friends moved out the city, scattered like election posters every goodbye. Feeling heavier the closer the year crossed over. I'm watching the new beginnings from a distance like a rover. Thinking maybe God's timing and syncing with my controller. But that's life. 1 minute you up, next minute you flat. Like how the country went quiet when slow shedding collapsed. Still didn't fix the feeling, something fragile might snap. Kinda like me holding faith with the tear and the strap. Mom gone and the house still echoes her name. Family building slow every day, still feeling the same. Watching my dad, a man build tougher than the rent exchange. Trying not to break bro with the type of hurt. I kept it pushing though, even when the silence started talking too loud. Even when my confidence dipped in and out of the clouds. God said greatness, but the process didn't feel that proud. Walking with a promise that didn't match who I was right now. Still, I took steps that felt bigger than my chest. With fear kept tagging along like an unwanted guest. Left my hometown, heart trembling, no GPS. New city, new season, new pressures on my quest. But looking back, it's crazy how every crack became part of the design. How every lonely light sharpened something in my mind. The world was shaking, I was breaking but still trying. And maybe that's what greatness looks like before it shines. What a year! Not perfect, not pretty, not clean, but it made me someone I had never been. If this was the valley before the screens, then the pain was the process that would sharpen the dream. What a year!